With the legislature in session, will housing get attention? I'm Charles Blaine, and this is Texas Tomorrow. We've all seen the stories over the years about increasing housing costs across the state. The state comptroller even released a report about it towards the end of last year. But what is the solution? That's what everyone's asking. Report after report has shown us that much of the cost increases can be attributed to local regulations. So why are so many people focused on limiting investors from buying homes instead? That's one of the pushes, is to say that institutional investors should be prohibited from buying single-family homes. 205,000 people moved to Texas between 2021 and 2022, and it's estimated that the state is about 306,000 housing units short of what is necessary, making our housing deficit reportedly only second to California. This makes costs go up. Now, when you look at the average Texan's credit score, it's about 686, which is below the national average, and 37% of Texans rent, in part because of those low average credit scores. And it's estimated that about 85% of those who rent single-family homes in Texas could not qualify for a mortgage. So these investors are filling somewhat of a gap, allowing for the single-family lifestyle while renting still. Without that, these individuals wouldn't suddenly be able to buy a home. And so the focus needs to be on one thing: increasing the supply of housing for both buyers and renters. That is what's going to allow everyone to thrive at the end of the day. We need to be focused on things like allowing commercial developments to be converted to residential developments without having to jump through needless and endless hurdles from local government. Some of the other things that we've covered here on Texas Tomorrow in the past are simply low-hanging fruit, like reducing the minimum lot sizes that local governments require to develop, or incentivizing better permitting at the local level to expedite the process and reduce costs. These provide impact without excluding people from the market, which is what you hope to do, and limiting those who may not be in a position to purchase a home from even renting their dream home. Luckily, even though we've had years of increased costs, new reports are showing that home prices can be expected to fall in about 31 Texas cities. Now, 31 out of the more than 1,200 municipalities is not a huge number, but it's something. A lot of this drop is being attributed to the growing supply that is finally coming online that was in response to the previous year's growth. Others attribute it to fewer buyers being in the market. What is certain is that these ebbs and flows are going to continue, and the way to address it is to address what is happening at the local level. To delay building, force arbitrary size limits, or prohibit building altogether in cities is what is driving costs. What has made this state great is a combination of economic opportunity married to the ability to afford one of life's biggest expenses, housing. With the legislature now in session, it'll be interesting to see what they do or don't do, and it'll be even more interesting to see how local governments respond to that. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Texas Tomorrow. Please like, share, comment, and let us know if there's something going on in your neighborhood that you'd like us to talk about.